Hi, I'm Caroline Rosari, licensed clinical social worker. Today I want to talk to you about minding the gap. What is said and what is heard and what is missed in between. So if you think about a translator, somebody says something in a different language that you do not understand and you go to your translation app and it may come up with something absolutely ridiculous. This is where if there is a big gap in between what is said and heard, we get defensive, we can get resentful, we just are disconnected from each other. We filter out what we hear based on past conversations we've had with our partner, based on our histories in terms of what conflict was like when we were younger, based on just things that have happened in our life, in our relationship, how we've been hurt. And the idea really is that you need to close that gap between yourself and your partner. So one way to do that is just to slow the conversation down. Somebody says something, check it out. This is what I heard you say. Is that actually what you said? Sometimes it might be yes, that's exactly what I said. Sometimes it's not. The other thing to do is checking in. What story or meaning are you making up about it? If somebody has a big sigh, are you taking that meaning as they don't care about me, they don't want to be with me, they're bored with me? Or can you actually check it in and be like, hey, I just made up this story that you don't care when I heard you sigh. Maybe it's true, and maybe you're totally off. And so it's another way to close that gap. Another way is what I consider just that translation. Hey, I'm hearing this. This is the translation of what I'm hearing you say. Is that true? Similar to the first one where you're slowing it down and repeating back. But really noticing where those filters are, checking it out with the other person so that you can actually close that gap, know what's being said, and then keep the conversation going.